Yo, what is going on everybody and welcome. It's your boy, OneActual, and welcome to the visual guide for Copper Bell Malikah's Well, the level 77 dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV's expansion, Shadowbringers. I'm here to give you a clear, quick, and concise guide on how to complete it. If this guide helped you out at all, please don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV guides and videos. Without further ado, let's dive in. After your standard trash mobs, the first boss you'll run into is the Greater Armadillo. 10 out of 10 boss name, by the way. Before I speak on the mechanics, please note that I'll refer to this as a modifier. Be advised. With every move the Greater Armadillo does, he will drop rocks from above that will come down in the form of AoE puddles. Avoid the puddles and complete the mechanics as instructed. The first move you'll encounter is Stone Flail, which is a hard-hitting tank buster. Remember, the AoE puddles are going to be going down through all of this. Head Toss is a stack mechanic that you will need to group up for. Immediately after the attack, he will use right round and jump to retrieve the spiked ball he wore on his tail and cause damage with a spin attack. Then, he will call Flail Smash and do a room-wide AoE from the middle. Move as far to the outside as possible to avoid damage. Then immediately run back in. These mechanics will repeat until the boss is down. The next boss is the Amphibious Talos. The first mechanic you'll notice is a face, which is simply a tank buster for your cooldowns and heals. Wellbore, besides Talos striking a sick-ass pose, is a giant AoE in the middle of the map that you will have way more than enough time for yourself to move away from. After the cast, you will call High Pressure, which is a knockback and try to boop you into one of the 4 water spires to give you a Dropsy and Soaking Wet debuff. All in hopes to make life harder for his final mechanic, Swift Spill, a rotating mechanic. Starting off behind him is the safest spot, and you can safely and easily move around him, avoiding the mechanic while keeping up the DPS. These mechanics will repeat until the boss is down. I feel like someone will ask this question, so I'll answer it. If the Forgiven Indecencies spawn up before you have a chance to take them out, will they spawn up with full health? No. They will simply be wherever they were before they rebuilt themselves. So don't worry too much if your coordination is all over the place. It all comes down to this, our final boss, Storage. I have gotta say, this has to be my favorite dungeon boss so far in this DLC. Hope you like mechanics, that's all this fight is. The first mechanic you'll endure is Intestinal Crank, which is an unavoidable room-wide AoE to be healed through. Okay, Heretics Fork is a mechanic that will shoot 4 giant beams in a cross shape. To avoid taking nasty damage and a vulnerability upstack, stand in front of the circles on the ends. This is going to be critical moving forward when he kicks it up a notch. Breaking Wheel is a move that will require you and your party to quickly get under the target or suffer being hit with another vulnerability upstack. Crystal Nail is a mechanic that will drop 4 AoEs around the boss. Avoid them. In their place will be 4 of his feathers. He will combine this with Heretics Fork, so I hope you haven't forgotten, because this is when he kicks it up a notch. Censure will cause a Heretics Fork mechanic to spawn on top of each of the feathers in a certain order that you'll be well aware of. Your objective is to simply do the mechanic as normal while moving to each feather. If you do this in the correct order, it's a fun and smooth mechanic. If you panic or lose your focus, well, let's just say those debuffs add up dramatically. My demonstration will be on screen, so pay attention. These mechanics will repeat until the boss is down. And that's all she wrote. Thank you so much for watching my guide on Malikah's Well. If this guide helped you out, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV guides and videos. What are your thoughts on this dungeon? Let it be known down in the comment section below. Congratulations in advance on your clear, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out.